everybody, welcome to day 2 here on Aussie Horror Week. I am your host, Moodz616, and thank you once again for stopping in. Alrighty guys, yeah, it's day 2 here, and I got another film here that I'd actually never seen before. I don't really know a whole lot about it. You know, when I was picking out films to do this theme week, I just came across this one actually by chance. It was kind of random actually, and so I thought I'd give it a shot, because not knowing anything about it, sometimes they turn out to be good, sometimes they're bad. But whatever. From 2010, this one goes by the title of Needle. So yeah, getting into the plot of this one, it centers around your main character, Ben. He is an American exchange student going to school in Australia. He has left San Francisco because his father was killed, and you know, he just wanted to change. He couldn't deal with it anymore, so decided to go to school in Australia and get away from, you know, his life in America and stuff. He does not have a good relationship with his brother. His brother actually shows up at the beginning of this film in Australia. He hadn't talked to him in 2 years since, you know, he kind of blames his brother for what happened to his father and stuff, so he didn't have this great relationship with his brother. But anyways, his brother's down in Australia working. His brother is a crime scene photographer and stuff. So anyways, you know, he kind of shows up at the beginning of the film, kind of, you know, Ben blows off his brother. But anyways, he actually ends up receiving a package from his lawyer, like this box from his lawyer. Apparently this was actually left to him in the will after his father had passed away, and he just, you know, they all of a sudden received it like 2 years later. And it's this, you know, kind of this box, this late 18th century box he doesn't really know anything about. Nobody knows really anything about this thing. So anyways, later on that same night, they're having like a dorm party and stuff, and Ben gets all shit-faced drunk. He puts the box underneath his bed, and of course it goes missing. And shortly after, his friends start getting, you know, picked off one by one. Now they're trying to figure out if it's connected to this box going missing and stuff. There shouldn't be any connection between, you know, his friends getting picked off and this box and stuff, but they start doing some digging and doing some research on this box. And basically what it is, it's like this box that holds these supernatural powers. It's from the late 18th century, and it's called Le Voodoo Morte, or Le Voodoo Mort. And this box actually holds special powers, and what you can do with this box, there's like a little slot in the top of it. If you place someone's picture into the slot, and you kind of fill up, you know, the cartridge, or the, you know, the middle part of it with wax and your own blood and stuff, you crank it up, and it actually creates like a wax voodoo doll of the person that you want, you know, to harm. So basically the premise behind this box is it was built for revenge. It's a box that holds supernatural powers that, you know, you can use in your favor to get revenge on someone else. So they learn all this and stuff like that, and or you learn this. They don't in the film. You learn this about the box and stuff. And basically what the film is, it's like a whodunit kind of supernatural slasher film in a way. So yeah, so they're basically trying to investigate they're trying to find this box, and they're trying to find out who the fuck is responsible for all this, and you learn clues throughout the film and stuff, and yeah, so that's your plot of the film. Now my thoughts on this one. Now, right off the hop, as soon as they introduce this late 18th century type box that has like supernatural powers and stuff, the first thing I thought of was Hellraiser. Of course you're going to think of Hellraiser, but this movie actually had a pretty fucking cool premise. I really like the idea of it being like a supernatural, you know, kind of voodoo slasher film, like mystery whodunit type deal. This one has it all, really. It's got a lot of likable characters. Ben's, you know, American exchange student. He's very likable. All the friends are very likable and stuff in the film. His brother, who shows up, of course, Ben does not have a good relationship with him, but he, you know, they start to work together because, you know, his brother's, you know, the main photographer in like every one of these crime scenes and stuff. His brother's very likable. I really do like the mystery of this film because, you know, as people are getting picked off, obviously possible suspects are being eliminated through the film. So it's just kind of, you know, you're playing, you know, it's time against process of elimination, really. No, I thought it was really well done. Practical effects and kills. Yeah, there's some pretty decent gore in this. The body count's not overly high, as there's only, I think, 7 total friends That's including, you know, Ben, the main character. So the body count's not like massive in this film, but I thought they did a good job with effects. You know, it's all practical, which is such a bonus for a film, you know, like this and stuff. But I really did like the premise of the box. Just the way it all came about. You know, you put this picture into it, you know, and it creates, you know, that's who you're going to be getting revenge on and stuff. And you make the doll, and you just it basically acts like any type of voodoo. You know, you get this wax doll, and you just start doing whatever to it, and it kills people in random places and stuff. I really like that premise. I think that's just so fucking scary, because if that was actually a real thing, like, you could be killed at any time, you know, any moment in your life, and not even see it coming at all. I really do like that. But yeah, pretty cool atmosphere at certain parts in this film. I really do like the whole investigation to this, and just the aspect of the total mystery. Like, who could it possibly be? You know, they lead you in certain places in the film. They lead you away from certain things. Obviously, there's certain elements of the film that would be too obvious and stuff, but, you know, the whole reveal in the film was cool. You know, it might be on the, you know, maybe a little predictable, but it's, at the same time, it's totally not, because, you know, there has to be some type of motive there for the killer. But I had a lot of fun with this. I really did not have high expectations for this. I did a little tiny bit of research before this. I read like a couple small little blips about it, and it wasn't getting the greatest reviews. But you can tell the heavy influence of like Hellraiser. I don't know, even like a little bit of urban legend in there, I would probably say. Just, you know, based off this supernatural box and stuff. You know, kind of myths and shit about voodoo and whatnot and stuff. But yeah, I really like how it just involves so many different type of elements in the film, and mixed in with practical effects and great acting, and just, it wasn't cheesy. It just wasn't a cheesy film, so I really enjoyed it. So it kind of felt like an older film at times, but it wasn't. So I think the director did a good job with filming this one too, actually. Very shot well and stuff. I really like the scenes with the one girl in the pool. I thought that was shot pretty well. But yeah, you know, if I had to nitpick at all about the movie, I would probably say that I wish that there was, the kills were maybe a little more gory and stuff, because I think you could do a lot with that voodoo, but at the same time, you know, it wasn't so bad, so... But yeah, Needle, if I had to rate this one, I'd probably give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth the checkouts, you know, if you like these type of films and stuff. But it does have a lot to offer, and it is a pretty good mystery. Me and the wife just finished watching this. She really enjoyed it too. We were actually talking throughout the whole film, trying to figure out who the killer was. So it had us involved in the movies, so I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool for the movies, so. But yeah, Needle from 2010. It says 11 on the back here. I believe it came out in 2010. So, but yeah, so that's gonna do it for day 2 here on Aussie Horror Week. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, so I will be back tomorrow with day 3. I do know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, so hope you guys stay tuned for that. And thank you. Leave comments and whatnot, guys. Peace out.